video series, we'll explore the features in TEN32 bodies. First, let's talk finishing. I offer all the same smooth and shiny finishes as everyone else, but we've seen that countless times, so there's really no reason to make a video about it. I have an entire blog post about my alternative finishes, but we're going to cover the main aspect here in the video, and that's texture. Take a look at the finish on this HT model. You'll notice parallel lines running diagonally across the body. Well, what's up with that? When I tried to identify issues with traditional finishes, I came up with a few, namely micro scratches, swirl marks, fingerprints, and sticking to your skin, especially when you sweat. Adding texture to the surface solves these problems. Textured finishes are also available on headstocks or even applied only to specific areas of the body alongside smooth textures on other areas. Let's continue with body features. Bridge options include the TEN32 custom hip shot hardtail, which is accompanied by a unique brass string block. It's threaded to receive 5 4mm socket cap screws. This enables you to sandwich the body between the two parts for maximum coupling of the strings, bridge, and body. But if you happen to prefer a bridge that resonates independently of the body, I also offer the Graphtec Resimax series. Our primary tremolo offering is the Schaller Lockmeister, which I think is a great bridge. It uses standardized cavities compatible with many other Floyd variants, though, if you prefer something else. For example, this super advanced Sophia 292 model here. I also try to find a way to make my trims function at a higher level. So I always use the Schaller SureClaw instead of the flimsy spring claw you're used to seeing. And this is also driven by a 3mm Allen key. Even more useful than the SureClaw is the trim block screw. This is a TEN32 exclusive, and it also uses a 3mm drive and makes string changes really easy with the Floyd. Yeah, I just said that. Easy string changes with a Floyd. Well, how? So before you begin a string change, simply raise the block screw until it makes contact with the bottom of the bridge. Assuming you're using the same string gauges, string brand, and tuning, all you have to do is restring, fully stretch your strings out and tune up, then back out the block screw. The bridge never leaves its level position. If you've ever owned a Floyd, you see the value. Oh, by the way, you'll also find the trim bar magnetically stored right here in the back of the body. Let's take a look under this handsome carbon fiber reinforced magnetic cavity cover. We'll start with pickup mounting. I use a rear-mounted approach that makes pickup swaps quick and easy. Springs are locked into the pickup cavity in the front of the instrument so they won't fall out, and from there it's just 2 socket cap screws per pickup. Simple and effective. Dual humbuckers, 3 single coils, HSH and HSS pickup configurations are all available on all models, all switched by solderless EMG blade or toggle switches, and accompanied by several other EMG control options, including 2 types of kill switch, boost knobs, boost and phase reversal switches, and all of this stuff is 100% solderless. Now, if you think you're stuck with EMG pickups to take advantage of the solderless system, you're not. It's 100% compatible out of the box with the entire Fishman Fluence line, but it doesn't end there. Any passive 4-conductor pickup can also be easily modified for 100% compatibility, so you can switch between all your favorite modern and vintage pickups quickly and easily. No soldering iron required, no worrying about damaging your pickups or components, and most importantly, no need for a tech. If you use wireless but don't like the hassle of using a transmitter attached to your strap, I have a solution. The optional integrated wireless transmitter cavity works with Line 6 and Boss transmitters and possibly some others that I haven't tested yet. To round out electronics, TEN32 bodies are also purpose-built for the Fishman Universal Battery System. It offers micro USB charging and uses a cell phone style battery and intelligent charging circuit for increased performance, reliability, and battery life. If you prefer the old school approach, or if for some reason the Fishman system fails, the battery cavity also supports a standard 9-volt, and there's a 9-volt included in the case, so you're always covered. Now, if you've ever swapped an output jack, you know this can be an exercise in frustration. So how can we improve this? First, I included not just 1, but 2 pre-soldered Switchcraft barrel jacks, the backup being stored in the case. Second, should you ever have to solder up your own, the TEN32 exclusive jack clamp enables you to easily remove the jack from the body entirely so you can work on it outside the constraints of the electronics cavity. When you're done, plug the jack back into the EMG solderless switch and lock it in place with the 2 jack clamp bolts, which by the way are also 3mm drive. Now the last thing to cover here on the body is integrated tool storage. You've got a 3mm ball-end Allen key and every other tool you'll need to swap pickups, change nuts, replace a blade switch, adjust saddle intonation, saddle height, or string retainer bar height, as well as a truss rod adjustment tool, all stored right in the back of the body. Well, that's everything. So let's wrap up. In this video series, we covered all the features of TEN32 cases, necks, headstocks, and bodies. So what's the takeaway? Well, when you add all this stuff up, the TEN32 system represents an entirely new way to think about the instrument, where customization, upgrades, tonal experiments, and maintenance can all be performed by you from literally anywhere, spontaneously and confidently, without fear of damaging the instrument. All the tools, fasteners, and components you'll need are stored either in the instrument, in the case, or both, often in duplicate, and some even in triplicate. Combined with super stable necks specifically designed to resist environmental influence, you can be sure your frets will remain level no matter where you are or what string gauges you might throw at your guitar. Not only can a TEN32 guitar do more for you, you honestly may never need to take it to your guitar tech ever again either. It's designed to be easy to work on for everybody. If you still want more, check out my blog, and of course, I'd love it if you'd visit my website to configure your very own TEN32 guitar.